You can come here if you need anything, okay? I don't know why I cut that on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, hold on. Let me see if this. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I had to cut off my alarm so that way it does not disturb me. It's probably going to go off on my other phone, so excuse that. I'm trying to get on here. I probably shouldn't do that. Hey, everybody. Yes, I was bored today. Huh. Oops. Damn, I'm about to slip on my own stuff. All right, I came on a little earlier because there's a couple things I have to do. Like my nails are jacked up. Yes, about being in your feelings. We're gonna get into that, y'all. Um, but my nails are jacked up, like for real, for real. Uh, so I came on early just so that way I can get that taken care of the video. This whole week I literally was just not in the right space. I feel like there's a shift happening and there's a lot of stuff going behind the scenes. As I was meditating earlier, I was literally just sitting here like, what is, sorry about the cars. What is the message that we need to get out today? Like, what is it that you guys need to hear? And I was getting the sense of a twin flame situation. So, doesn't necessarily have to be, and I'm not sure if that's going to be the whole time on this reading, but I don't usually do twin flames, but I feel like there is an energy shift right now with your person. So whoever that person may be, if you have one, I feel like this person is going through an awakening. They may not know what that is just yet, but they're definitely going through an awakening. I feel like whoever this person is, they're kind of in their own world right now. Yeah, so they're in their own world right now, and I feel like they're questioning a lot of stuff. So that's why I'm saying a lot of stuff is happening in the background. The takeaway for that for you guys is to continue to live your life. We all know or have some understanding of a twin flame journey. Like, it's something that's not pretty. It's something that may not last long. We never know how it's going to play out for everybody because everybody's situation is different, but it's causing you to live your life. Don't be on hold for someone. But I do feel like somebody's person is definitely going through this, and I want to say ego death as well. Hold on, let me cut this fan off so I don't burn myself with this thing here. Myself with this because the fan, when I have the fan on, it kind of like messed it up a little bit. So basically that's what we're gonna be. Ooh, damn, I gotta make sure I ain't burn my damn hand off. That's pretty much the gist of this, but we're also gonna, talk about whatever else comes out too. But that's kind of, that's for some of y'all who let it burn, let it burn. Okay. Who may be wondering right now. I do feel like with you, this person, there's something in you that you need to just let it be. Don't try to force something because that will delay this even longer as far as union. But I feel like this person is starting to realize a lot of stuff, especially in your absence. Wow. That was weird. I'm trying to. So, I don't want to sound like I'm rambling, y'all. So, Tamara Hunter, this is my own story, but it is difficult to walk away from someone that you know you have a connection with. Like, that's the reality of things. You have to find that inner strength and know. So basically how manifestation works. You have to manifest things that you want by being what it is that you want. You know, you guys have already heard of that. So the idea is you have to just allow divine timing to do what it needs to do. So like I said, things are happening behind the scenes. For me, just this week alone, I've been seeing a lot of synchronicities. And for me, the meaning of that is there's going to be a change. I don't know if that's a change in relationship, change of a job, but there's a major change coming and I'm being prepared for that. So definitely, you guys, whenever you see synchronicities, the same numbers, the same patterns, things like that, definitely take note and try to figure out what is being told to you, or what is it that you're needing to realize from that. So when I go through those situations, I really don't like to do readings during that time, because I need to make sure that my mind is clear enough to receive the message. So, that's pretty much where I'm at with that. Now I just got hot. See, I hope I ain't going through a menopause. Oh yes, I'm definitely better than before. You can ask my friends, but sometimes people come into your life for a reason, and I am a firm believer in that. It could be by chance. You just never know. So, let's see what the main point of this message about the twin flame. What do you guys need to know about it? Because I was just thinking that today, like, definitely don't lower your standards. Sometimes it takes a minute for people to match your level, but that doesn't mean that you have to, take it. You can do what you need to do. Hey, everybody coming in. Got a lot of cards. I'm probably going to be on here for a minute. I know I keep telling y'all I ain't going to, but like, I really didn't have a plan. Like, I just was trying to figure out what is it that I'm needing to talk about. And I do feel like I need to talk about that. So, of course, anything can come out. That's like the main thing. Okay, I hear a card that's a little too close. I don't know who that is. Because the thing is that if you are meant to be with someone, or something's supposed to be for you, it'll happen regardless. So that's why when we talk about divine timing, it's about being the right time. You do not want to be involved with someone that hasn't learned. Sometimes you have to walk away from something, as they said, to see if it's meant for you. So that could be walking away from jobs, or walking away from relationships that are not beneficial to you. So the same goes for twin flame journey. I call it a situation because that's exactly what it is. It's pretty turbulent. But if it's meant to be for you, then it will be. And only you know your specific situation with your person. All right, so those watching right now, what do they need to know about this twin flame journey / situation? I'm going to call it a situation. I might interchange it. Who knows? What do they need to know about this? So we have aura observation. So this is actually twofold, but if we're going to be talking about your person, I do feel like your person's starting to realize that there's certain things that are not good for them, behaviors, patterns, and you were right all along, is what just popped up in my head. Some of you may have told this person about this. They may know your lifestyle, but it's like this person has to see things for themselves. So even if you guys are telling someone, oh, this is not going to work out, that person is still going to want to see from their own perspective. So you can't change other people's ways of thinking because they have their own free will. That's why everyone's equipped with free will, because you can make whatever choice that you want to make. But that's what's happening. This person is starting to see people in situations for what they really are. And without your presence, they have to learn this on their own. So your twin is in the process right now of taking a step back and observing, seeing things, you know. What else do they need to know? Look, foresight. So this person is starting to, like I said, see things for what they are. The foresight, I believe that's like a divination with the tea leaves. This person is starting to accept the spirituality of things, the spiritual side. And they may have had a tower in order to see this. And that tower could have actually been you guys walking away from them, and not enabling them to continue their bad behavior. So I'm not saying that you're the cause of that, but if you keep enabling people, they're going to keep doing stuff. So if they don't have that person enabling them anymore, or people, then of course they're going to have to sit in their space by themselves and figure things out. You said Viv looked like fun on Baby Boy. My mom, that's funny, Vibrant, because my mom said today that I should get me a big dude. She was holding on that while she was crying. Wait, who said the N-word? Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to like look at that. We also have affirmation. So this is wishbone. So to be honest, this person that you guys were dealing with or are dealing with, whatever the stage is, they wished for you. You were somebody that checked off all the boxes on their list of their desired partner. This is confirmation now, because they're starting to realize, like, damn, I actually love this person, but I did them dirty, or it just never worked out before. Like, how do I go about this? So this person's having to start over. That's why I said ego death. They're having to start over, and this could have been a tower moment that had nothing to do with you, or you could have been the tower moment. With the gamble at the bottom with the dice, I feel like this person, it's like the grass wasn't greener on the other side. This person kept trying to think in their mind, okay, there's better. Maybe there's something better out there. Maybe I don't want to waste my time with this person, because what if something else comes along? And that what if is the issue. If you feel it, give it a chance. If it don't work, you guys are able to separate or walk away or break up. But I feel like this person was just like, no, I'll put this person in a waiting room until I'm ready. But taking gambles and risk is not always going to pay off. And it didn't pay off for this person, is what I'm getting. Actually, let me do these ones. But yeah, for all the people new, I don't usually do these type of readings. So if they come up when I'm meditating or something, then I go with it. But this is not my MO. Miranda's opera, I think, or something. I should know that. I'm criminal justice degree. But anyway. All right, what else does the collective need to know about this twin journey, their person, what's going on with them? So we have trust. So I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So this is what this person's doing now. They're starting to trust themselves. That insecurity is starting to disappear a little bit, because they never trusted their intuition, their instincts before, and this is new to them. So if you guys are not talking to them, I would suggest you don't try to reach out, because I do feel like this is what this person needs, and you guys need to live your life instead of worrying or wondering what this person's doing. And I know this is kind of counterproductive by what I'm saying, because I'm actually looking into that, but I think this is the message for you guys, that there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes that you are not aware of, and that you guys are shifting into a new stage, and your person's shifting into a new stage as well. So this is about not doting on this person, you know, giving them so much energy and putting that energy into yourself. You also may have been dealing with someone that had trust issues. So because they had trust issues, they never, from their intentions were never to actually let you in from the jump. We have change here. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Didn't I just tell y'all that? See, I told y'all I'm starting to listen to my intuition a lot more, my guides, because like I said, I do not do twin flame readings. I don't have a series, or I don't have any like things that I consistently do, but I told y'all there's a shift coming. That means there's some change coming. This is all being worked out behind the scenes, things that you don't know about. And so everyone's going through a change right now. And it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You can't make change without, you can't move forward without there being some type of change. And change is inevitable. Trusting that this is for the better good for yourself. Let's see. And we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So this is about that ego death that I'm talking about. Because when someone has a high ego, they're thinking, okay, well, I'm the top dog. Everybody's supposed to do as I want. And the reality is that's not life. That's what I said earlier about the the free will. You have to have free will, or everyone has free will to make their own decisions. And you shouldn't be putting people to a pedestal or putting them in a category that they're not ready for. So that ego, that pride, okay, well, I want it this way, so that's how it has to be. You have to let that go. So I do feel like your person that you guys are dealing with right now, they're going through a change where they're realizing that because of this pride that they've had, they've lost out on a lot of great opportunities. Not just you, this could also be financial opportunities. And then at the bottom, we have adversity. I accept the challenges, that challenges are the best way to learn. So this is kind of reminding me of the tower. So because there's challenges that come into your life, you learn from those. That's the only way that you can learn a lesson. You can know that something's not working out or that's not the right way because you've experienced it. By coddling or codependency, that's why that's some, bad thing, because you're not allowing someone to see things for themselves or experience things for themselves. So those hard lessons are meant to be learned. You can't coddle someone. And this has something to... I ain't going to talk about the politics stuff. Y'all probably already know where I was what just came up with that situation. But yeah, people have to learn a lesson. You can't continue to protect people or situations and hope for a different outcome. Let's see. Which one do I want? What else do they need to know about this twin flame journey, about their person, themselves? And you guys also learn in this situation too. Damn, that's a lot. So we have take time to breathe out. So this is basically saying don't stress yourself. Don't stress yourself over things that you have no control over. There's 4422. See? I've been seeing 444 and 222, and then we have 44 people watching and 22 likes in the room. So that's confirmation for me, for sure. Like when when your guides, your angels want you to know something, they're going to make their presence known. Even if you can't see them, that's what's happening. And it's all surrounding a change. What else? But there's definitely a lot about not stressing. A time for healing. So this is exactly what I feel your person is doing. They're trying to heal themselves from all the negativity that they've put themselves into. But they had to experience something for them to even get to a point of healing. We don't just heal because we, let me say it this way. We don't heal because we want to. We heal because circumstances happen and we had no choice but to heal or just stay stuck in despair and hurt and pain. You can't harbor that in your spirit. By harboring pain, you will never experience life to its fullest. You will never enjoy life. So that's why healing is very important. That's also why the adversity is important. Going through challenges, challenging moments, things that are meant to break you, because then it builds you up to be even stronger than before. And I know that that doesn't make sense to certain people, because they'll be like, if you trust in God and believe in God, that he will fix everything, which of course that is what's going to happen, but you still have to experience something in order to be fixed. It's not like I was going to say magic pill that you can take and then all of a sudden your worries are gone. All the hardships that I've gone through, I didn't go through them and think like, oh, well, I'll just not do anything and just wait. You have to actually experience them. There was a reason I experienced them, and I'm so thankful I did experience them, or else I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So you have to look at the positive and the bad. And some of that was my choices, poor choices that I've made. Because life is a lesson. And we have a new romantic cycle begins. So this is about justice. Things are working out. This is what's happening behind the scenes. Things are working to get to this point where you guys are able to experience a new love, a new romantic cycle. It could be with this twin, but that's going to take time. And then at the bottom, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. So this is about understanding what is a spiritual lesson, what's divinely guided, and what you can actually do yourself. So it's like a battle between spirituality and free will. This is how I'm taking this card. So balancing your emotions out, not inserting yourself where you don't need to be inserted. That didn't sound right. Anytime I see numbers that are repeating numbers, I always look it up. And then I ask myself, okay, what's going on? What was I thinking at that time? So that's why I'm saying there's a change. Anytime I see that, there's a change coming. Whether it's something that I'm going to physically see, feel, or if it's something that's gearing towards that. So it may not even be something that's present to you guys yet. So any type of changes that you go through, when you start seeing these synchronicities, it's basically saying like, look, we're here with you. There's something changing. There's something that's being happening, something that's moving to benefit you. So even if you guys can't see it, it's happening behind the scenes. It's like a behind the scenes look at what's going on. That's true. And you know what, Marcy, I was actually about to order something on Amazon for just my numbers that I see. And every time I see a number, I just stop. I thank God and my angels and guides for the sign that I'm seeing, because I know it means something. And a lot of them are about changes. I think 222, I should know that by now, about new beginnings. That's the one I see a lot. And it's funny because when you look at the clock at that time and it says that, I don't know if this happens for y'all, but when I look at the clock and say it says 222, it stays 222 for longer than a minute. So it's kind of like letting me know, like, hey, what you're seeing is actually real. And the clock doesn't change as quickly as it would from like 2:23 to 2:24. Hey, Lady Gray. But yeah, I'm gonna do my nails and then take a shower later. I know that was random. Yeah, like I thought I was tripping one time because my microwave said 11:11. So I happened to look at that time and I'm like, I don't really know what I was looking at because I just looked over and it was there. And then I'm just staring at it and like that clock did not change, and I know it had been more than a minute. And I'm like, I know it didn't get stuck. But in that presence, in that moment, it's meant for you to take a like quiet time. All right, what is this change about? What do the ancestors want us to know about this change or this journey? Okay, we got 2. That's funny. I just seen this card. So connect with past loved ones. So sense, feel, and reconnect. So that's what those synchronicities are trying to explain to you and tell you, that you are elevating to a newer level of your spiritual journey. There's things that are meant for you to know, and only you. So if you ever feel like you get some type of feeling about something and you're not sure or why you're not speaking about it, that's because that's a message specifically for you. Because there's been times when that's happened with me and I just don't say anything because that's a specific message for me. But this is definitely a time for you guys to be more in tune with your spirituality as this change is occurring. Because this is change not just in your personal life, but in a worldly level as well. Yes, you have to embrace it. Is it AMC or is MC? You have to embrace it. And for me, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I don't think I'm ready to embrace that portion, even though it has happened. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing, but I have heard my name called and stuff like that. It doesn't happen all the time. I just kind of feel like maybe it's in times when I'm not really listening or seeing the signs and everything. But yeah, it can happen in a lot of ways. We also have connect with water. So ocean, water spirits, and hydrate. So this is emotions. I'm also getting spiritual bath with that. And then also I know that don't quote me on it because I don't want to be like, nah, that ain't right, ho. Uh, but it's talking about water spirits. So this is a time for you guys to actually embody and embrace the feelings and whatever it is that's coming towards you. I'm also getting like putting water, which I don't have, but water in a bowl, like fresh water, to connect as well. Some of you could be by the ocean, which I would absolutely love. If I lived by the ocean, I would be there at all times because I feel like the ocean is very like calming. So I don't know, listen to ocean sounds as well. I'm gonna get one more for this one. But yeah, connecting with water. Some of you may not want to experience these emotions that you're feeling, but this is basically saying it's okay. This is also reminding me of the 6 of Swords for some reason. Explore. It's time to move on. So if some of you are at a point with your twin to where it's gotten to a point where it's like, okay, well, there's not much more I could do. It's talking about moving on. And you guys could be guided to move away as well. I feel like this is something that you guys are being guided to do. Some of you could be, a little stubborn, not wanting to accept it. But you just have to like understand, and it's okay to feel emotional about it. It's okay to feel your feelings about this situation. And then we have psychic strength. This is also the synchronicity. So there's a lot of spirituality here. A lot. So psychic strength, shield, talismans, and gold light. So this is also talking about protecting yourself, utilizing whatever it is that helps you in your spiritual journey and your path, what you feel comfortable with. So for some of you, maybe you want to start doing tarot or just getting more knowledge about it, which I had no damn, I'm gonna say damn, yeah. I didn't have no knowledge about about it. I just started because that's what I was guided to do. But the more you get comfortable with it, this is what this is saying. The more you get comfortable with it, it's no longer going to be like shocking to you. Because some things are still shocking to me. And I just like chuckle or I laugh or something. So sometimes when I say something and a card comes out, you guys might hear me laugh because it's like still a shock to me that that came out. Sorry, that's my chair. Maybe I should buy one for Christmas. I don't know. A new chair. But yeah, you can't get no better with that. The psychic strength. This is about strengthening your psychic abilities, whatever that may be for you. This is also a reminder for me. This is kind of like a high priestess letting you know that you have the knowledge. Like this is something that it's destined for you. Wow. And then we have at the bottom, which also goes along with this, connect with water and hydrate. Respect your physical body. So detox, rejuvenate, and relax. So detoxing, you can detox from people. This is about, and the funny thing about this, I actually had a dream today about snow. I didn't look it up, but I'll look it up later. But yeah, that's about being pure, like starting over. It's okay. Like you can choose your own path. This is also about your health, making sure that you're good because stress can manifest its way in a lot of negative, things happening with your body. Ridding yourself of everything. Relaxing, not letting things get to you. Enjoying your life. That's what I get with that. All right, so let's see what's going on with this, their twin. During this time, what changes are happening? What's going on? I don't know. I might get the ghetto cards out for y'all. I know I'm like stereotyping. Oh, ghetto messages. I'm sorry. For the nosy. Ghetto message for the nosy. You said Melanie Thomas? Sorry, I had to bribe my daughter with ice cream. Like today and yesterday, I just felt like driving. I didn't have no place to go. Wasting gas, but I just felt like driving to clear my head. All right, so we're going to see. Please do. What is that for? Okay. So what is this change that their person is going through? So we have the we have the Two of Swords. So being unable or unwilling to make a decision. So this is the change that they're going through. This is something I feel like this person's been battling for a minute. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy, pretending there's no problem, overanalyzing a situation. So you guys is twin. This is them. They're at a state right now where they know they need to commit to you or offer you something. This person is just not doing so because they're worried about what other people are going to think, which leads me to believe whoever you guys are talking to, they have expressed every single detail of the things that you did that they didn't like. They've talked about it, they've gossiped, and it's like, how you going to talk about what somebody else did, leave out what you did, I'm sure, and try to be with them again. Because then their people are going to look at them like, oh man, you ain't real. You know. So this person is trying to save face right now. They're having issues making a decision. This could also be a decision between their lifestyles. So this person could have a lifestyle that you may not agree with. And they're trying to decide, are you worth it? And don't get that wrong. But they're trying to decide, are you worth it for them to give up that lifestyle? That could be a lifestyle of addictions. It could be a lifestyle of just being a player, you know, just like to having your freedom. But there's something that they're trying to avoid, and they're unwilling. So unwilling means that they can make a decision. They're just unwilling. They don't want to do it. What else is this change about for their person? So we have the Page of Pentacles here. So a windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchase like a home or vehicle. So there could be something going on in this person's life. They're at the beginning stages, or they're trying to get their life stable is what I'm getting. So that could also be another reason why they're unwilling to make a decision right now about you or moving towards you, because they're trying to get their life in order. This is a card for me that's saying that this person is trying to make sure that they're getting knowledge and becoming more mature. So that could be being on their own, you know, maintaining their independence in some way. Some of them could also be trying to figure out if they want to take a job that may take them away from you for good. But there's definitely something here about stability. This person's trying to get on their feet. And they may be forced into it. I'm not going to take all those. They may be forced into this, but it's like they're like a childlike. They're having to start over. And it's actually a good thing. Oops. They're trying to get on the right path. Dang, all these cards keep coming out. I'm only reading these in the upright. I actually love these cards. I don't know why I don't use them often. All right, what else about their person? So we have the Queen of Swords here. So brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you. Seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, divorced or unmarried individuals. So like I said, this is a single person. I feel like they don't want to give up their lifestyle of being a player. Somebody just mentioned that somebody was getting a divorce. But I'm also getting the sense that this person is releasing people and things that are not benefiting them, male or female. They're taking charge of their life. And there's butterflies on the sword. So this is about change, being honest. They have to be honest with themselves. Your twin needs to be honest with themselves about what's happening in their life and make the necessary changes to be able to move forward in a positive light. And if you guys are watching this, you've already gone through that phase. A lot of you have already distanced yourself from things that are not serving you well. It's like you guys are a step ahead, but these are the things that you don't see. These are the things that are happening in the background. What else do we need to know about this queen? It's like you said too much. There's so many cards that are trying to pop out here. This person just has a lot. There's a lot they want to say about this because this is new for them. This is like a whole new experience. So we have the Hermit. So time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. So this is what this person's going through. Not only have they released themselves of certain situations because they're starting to realize that it's messing them up, their life, they're really trying to go within and figure out what is it that they need to do moving forward. And this is not just in the relationship realm. This is with their life. So they're definitely taking this time to gain some knowledge about themselves, figure out what it is that they're wanting. And we have the Wheel here. So a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or a new vehicle. So maybe this person's about to get a new vehicle, because there's two things here talking about new vehicles. So this one page of Pentacles talked about purchases, a significant purchase like a home or vehicle. This one's talking about a vehicle. So maybe this person had issues with in the Wheel. No pun intended, the Wheel. This person could have transportation problems right now. So this could be another reason why they're not able to come see you or do anything or go anywhere, because they don't have transportation. Change. So something good is about to happen in their life. And also it could be happening in yours as well. It's like this person needs to sit down. When I see the Hermit card, this person's sitting down and really trying to figure out what it is that they need to do. But they want a new start. And that's right over a new romantic cycle begins. So, and the cycle, which is the Wheel. So there's definitely something happening in this connection. So some of you may have already moved on, given up, whatever. But there's something happening on your person's side right now. What they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So I feel like that's what's happening. Some of y'all might be going on vacation too. I just seen that. I don't know if the winter time has, you know, a good thing. We also have Four of Pentacles here. So managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. So this is about this person needing to save their money or save their energy. Those are the two things that popped up. But I do feel like there's something dealing with money here. So maybe this person's trying to make some moves and is going to need them to have some type of income or a certain type of income to make moves. For some of you, this person could also be, which is weird because this is a ring. Some of these people, now I'm not trying to get y'all hyped up, okay? So this is not going to be for everybody. But for some of you, your person is preparing to buy a ring. They're trying to get money or save money to buy you a ring to show you how serious they are. So they could be looking. They may already have their eye on the ring as well. They could be putting money down on this ring. And seeing things as black or white, there's no gray area. So it's either you are or you aren't. So they're telling themselves you're either the one for them or you're not the one for them. And they're trying to figure out their emotions, see how they feel. And that's for some of y'all. I know y'all probably like, ooh, he about to give me. He about to give me a ring, girl. That's for some, okay? Don't be waiting on Christmas and you don't get no ring, okay? I'm just saying. That's funny. Okay. I mean, it's not funny, but okay. I'll be quiet. We have the what is this? 7 of Cups. So make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Again, we have that. Where was that at? It was out here already. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options and addiction. So I mentioned that earlier, that this person could be just trying to take care of some stuff. So that way when they do come towards you, they're not bringing that baggage. This is also giving me the sense that this person's having to realign their chakras and make sure everything's just like their ducks are in a row. They don't want to come to you and still have all this drama, this baggage, because that defeats the purpose. Because by doing that, They may be done with their situation and healed, but then they're bringing drama to you, and that's creating an unnecessary situation for you guys to be in. But this is them, their spirit guides are telling them they need to make a choice. If they don't do what they need to do or see your value, they're going to lose you forever. If you guys are not already gone, it's a mental thing. If your mental is still stuck on someone, then no matter if you're not, you're always going to be thinking about that person. And if you mentally are done with someone, then that's lethal. That's dangerous, because that means you're like completely done. They don't have any space in your mind. This person is overthinking this situation too much. It comes back to, what am I about to lose? Your twin is afraid of losing something if they just commit to you. And that's something that they have to work on. We have the Four of Cups here. So failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, discontentment or boredom, lost in your own world, wake up. So again, there's a decision that needs to be made. This is happening behind the scenes. This person is slowly moving towards making a decision, but they're still slowly moving. So that's why I said in the beginning, some of you may have to just walk away and let things be. And if it's meant to be, this person will come back around. And if you feel like it, or you feel this person's change, then you guys can see what happens. But I do feel like this person, they failed to recognize a magical opportunity. You were a magical opportunity. Sometimes things that we're not used to coming into our life, it kind of throws things off. It makes us feel some type of way. This person may not have seen how abundant they could be with you, how loyal you may have been to them, because they were so stuck in their ways. And so I'm going to say this. I feel like your person had to experience the same thing that you experienced with them by somebody else for them to make this change. And they're still stubborn. So you're dealing with somebody that's still stubborn for sure. And they're actually creating their own depression and sadness by doing this. Makes no sense to me, but of course, things happen in time for everyone. Certain things happen as they're supposed to for everybody. It's different. We also have the Knight of Swords here. So intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. That's exactly what your person was and may still be doing, is being emotionally unavailable, but they have to ask themselves, why are you like that? Why am I like that? They have poor communication skills, but they're constantly thinking. We also have the Five of Cups here. So focusing on the negative. Things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others, everything happens for a reason, look for the hidden blessings. And that's my motto at work. Everything happens for a reason, look for the hidden blessings. So like I said, your twin experienced something that made them have to look at themselves. Something didn't turn out the way they anticipated, because what I'm guessing is that they gave a relationship to the wrong person. And that comes out a lot in this reading, but they're having to sit in it because it must have been something bad that happened from the other person's perspective. Whoever they were dealing with did them extremely dirty, like 5 million times dirty than what you could have ever done to this person. There could possibly be something about a pregnancy here. Maybe this person was made to believe that they were the father. And it turned out that they weren't. Somebody could have been playing both sides, could have had two relationships going. And I feel like this is kind of the karma that this person's having to experience. And even if you look here, this is two different hands offering a cup. So there could have been a decision between you and someone else. Maybe this masculine chose someone else, and it was nothing but failed attempts. these cups are failed attempts of relationships as well. So it came down to two people. They may have chose a different path, and that different path led them to feeling resentful and negative about everything. They have to look at the good in this, though. Because just imagine if you're with somebody and they're up to no good, you end up marrying them and you're well, not stuck because you can get divorced, but now it's a different perspective. Also, if there's children involved, once you start putting children involved and stuff, that makes it even more difficult. We have the Six of Pentacles here. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. So this is basically saying that this person has to change their ways, or they are changing their ways. They're starting to realize, okay, I can actually get more things if I'm genuinely concerned or I genuinely care. So they're not doing it just to, I'm hoping they're not just doing it to reap the benefits, but they're realizing like, if I just do things the right way, then I'm going to be more blessed than if I manipulate. So they may have manipulated somebody and it ended up backfiring. There's also something here about a loan. I don't know if this is for y'all, but if you're thinking about getting a loan, make sure you read everything, because I kind of feel like, oops, I didn't know my phone was still on. Might get you a high interest loan or something. All right, let me get a few more cards of these, and then we'll do the ghetto messages and also the, what is that? The confessions. Let's get two more. Two more cards about the twin. Okay, I'm going to read these first. So we have Chariot. So this talks about rewards that comes from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. So this is about not giving up. This person is going to come towards you. There could be something dealing with a Cancer here, because I think that's simple for Cancer. So this is about emotions as well. Things are opening up for this person, and they're going to get to a point where they're like, okay, I just have to go for it. And they're going to trust in the divine that this is the right thing to do. So just wait on it. And it's talking about public recognition as well. So like I said, some of you, and this actually looks like a ring. Yeah, for some of you, this person's definitely going to travel to you and they're going to propose. We also have the Five of Swords. Oh, damn. An unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. This is what this person is going to be running from. This is the lifestyle this person and a lot of people are involved with. You know, just think about, and I know some of y'all probably don't know, and, you know, I'm cool with that. But the whole young Dolph situation, you have to remember who you hang around, what you do can shape your future. Not saying that was his fault, but I'm just saying, like, you have to be careful. This is about that gambling too. Look at that. The dice, gamble. And the funny thing underneath that, which I didn't even look further, we had numerology. So we already talked about that. But yeah, this is a gambling table. Somebody could have had a gambling addiction. Maybe they owe somebody money. I'm going to leave that one out. And you know what? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I listen to every Dolph song or anything like that. Of course, I had a few of his songs on my playlist because they be going hard. The songs go hard. It makes you get, you know, different type of feel. But sometimes your choices, this is about unwise choices. Sometimes the choices you make have repercussions and consequences. So moving back into your person, you know, your twin, this person may have been surrounded by shady characters, people who were dangerous, live dangerously, you know, and I feel like this has something to do with money. Maybe they were hanging around thieves, people who had lacked integrity, people that you couldn't trust, all because they grew up with them or they were family. So this is what this person is trying to run from. This came out after the Chariot. They need to get away from this lifestyle. And they're starting to realize that their happiness means something. At the bottom, we have the Knight of, I was about to say Knight of Air, the Knight of Wands. So passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action, trust your instincts, stay focused, a passionate relationship. So yeah, your person is definitely going through this situation right now, and it's a lot for them because a lot of y'all are probably like, okay, well, I'm, you know, manifesting things that I can control or things that I can have a better grasp of. So maybe you want a house, maybe you want to have a new car, maybe you want a new job. Those are things that you guys can actually put a lot of your energy into, because when you're dealing with people, people can choose how they want to do stuff. So you're focusing your attention, you're refocusing your attention on the things that you actually can handle. And this person is the one that's stuck with trying to make a decision about something, a relationship. So let's see what else we got. Oh, my arm is hurting. Yeah, Arnie, it's crazy because some people have loyalty to the wrong people. Sometimes you have to distance yourself, even if it's family. Yep, Keisha. That's why I told my mom today, like, my next thing, hey, Butterfly Tea, the next thing for me is to get a house. That's what I'm going to work on. And of course, I want a family. But if your twin is not moving, you can't wait for them. And that doesn't mean that, you know, if you meet someone else, that that's going to be a doomed relationship. It's just, you'll be guided the way that you need to be guided. So if some of you are single or you've been single for a long time, that's because the person that you need has not been pushed toward you yet. And I know that sucks. Some of y'all probably been single for a long time. I'm barely going to be creeping up on 6 years, but it's officially 5 years. But in that 5 years, I was also getting my life taken care of and getting my life straight. So sometimes there's lessons that we have to learn individually before we can get to that point. Because if you rush it, then that's what ends up with divorces and, you know, people fighting over custody of the kids and the money and stuff. So and I'm actually going to start looking. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm about to start looking at wedding rings, the type of wedding ring I want. So if my twin don't want it, then eventually someone will. Okay, so this came out. Spiritual ascension. Awakening of mind, DNA activation, Phoenix rising, getting out the matrix. This is exactly what your person's doing. And I don't know if you guys had that same situation, but when you started to realize things for what they were, like when you started having your spiritual ascension and a spiritual awakening, you start looking at life differently. And it's like at that point, it's like you want to be left alone because you don't trust anything anymore. That's pretty much how I felt. So I feel like this is what your person is going through. We have soul, family, and tribe. So here to help when family and friends can't, helping with your purpose. So this person is turning to other people aside from their close friends and family. So other people could be individuals who are spiritual, I'm about to say spiritual beings. They could be looking at videos online. And this could be because of you guys. But definitely I feel like this person's trying to search for answers at this time. and they're trying to go along with like-minded individuals. We have me time. So me, myself, and I becoming the loner, hermit mood, MIA, self-indulgence. This person's pulling back because they're having to get that sense of what's going on. And we have the hermit out here twice. This talks about the hermit. We have soul survivor. There's a lot about soul and like deep level impressions. We have project baby, hard knock life, foster child, mental, physical, sexual abuse, child trauma. I overcame my childhood. So a lot of things come up when you're going through your spiritual awakening, including the tough decisions or the tough situations that you've experienced in your lifetime. This is actually a positive thing. So it may, on the outside, like you guys could be looking like, well, dang, they're not talking to me, they're not doing this. But again, the title talks about behind the scenes. This is happening behind the scenes. This is your twin's journey. This is not you guys' journey. You may relate to it because obviously, you know, sometimes you mirror these things, but I feel like you guys have already surpassed this part. And I feel like this person that you guys are dealing with, they're going through this right now. So I would just, you know, send positive vibes and keep it moving. And that's if you want to do that. Because when people are in a dark space, they are really ugly spirited. So who knows what your twin has done to you and what you may have done to them. We have throat chakra. So self-expression, inner voice, vocal, speaking one's truth. So they're needing to be honest with themselves about what they really are feeling, how they're feeling. They need to speak their truth to you. We have the Reaper. So relationship is over, endings, closure, no second chances, letting go, and watch my exit. This is them ending a lifestyle of darkness. They're putting in some shadow work by just doing this alone. They're having to reevaluate who they call friends, who they call lovers. When it stops feeling the same, that's how you know it's time to go. So that's what I'm getting with this card with your person. What else? We have twin ray union, the rescuer. I sacrifice myself for you. Okay, we're not about to have him be cocky now. Hold on. Sorry, I have to talk to my daughter. So yeah, so basically it's like this person, they could actually see you as the rescuer, but they may be like, I sacrifice everything. This feels like a conversation. Like, I sacrifice everything for you because I actually love you. I care about you. We have masculine energy, so doesn't have to be, but that's what's popping out. Logical, dominating, analytical, focused. I love the familiar. So this is what they like. They like the fact that they didn't have to change. They didn't have to change who they were. Once they realized it, now it's difficult because they're changing their whole perspective. So going from someone that's able to just move how they want, do how they want, to actually realizing that there's somebody that they encountered in their lifetime that they actually care about and they love on a deeper level, that's hard. So that's going to take some time. Aw, Corin. I say do it. Alyssa Riddle, this is just basically a collective. I'm going to change the title for that. I don't really do the individual signs because I'll be on here all night. And yeah, this ain't my full-time job. So yeah, maybe sometimes, but thanks. We also have entanglement that came out. Past life lovers, new lover, here to challenge your masculine or feminine. So this is that other person. So like I said, your individual twin got involved in a relationship unbeknownst to you or known to you with someone that was not right for them. They thought, okay, well, this is different because they know your dirt. They know what you've done. But this person came in with the package like, okay, well, I'm this way. They appeared or they made themselves appear a certain way. And as time went, your person started to see that they couldn't trust them. And I know people like that. They want to come off as innocent, sweet. Oh, I would never do that. But they're really snakes. They lie, they cheat, all of that. But your masculine, which it's saying here, doesn't have to be masculine if you're not into that, but it's saying here that this person went with the familiar. This could have also been somebody from their past if it's a familiar person. They may have given them a second chance and they screwed them. Because I'm getting the sense that whoever they were dealing with, especially if it was a past lover, they were out to seek revenge on this individual. They feel like, okay, well, so much time has passed. He's not gonna expect or suspect me. And that's exactly what happened. Hopefully your person didn't catch nothing, because that would be the ultimate revenge. Bottom of the deck, we have karmic lover. Lower negative energy, mental, physical, verbal abuse, toxic, unhealthy connection. Need I say more? So they chose a karmic lover over a divinely guided connection with you. And that's because they weren't ready for that yet. That's the familiar. They know the familiar of this verbal, negative, toxic, unhealthy connections. That's all they've had their whole life until you came around. Then they're like, damn, I'm not ready for that. So let me just try to back out. Let me run from this connection because it's too much for me. I can't take that right now. Yeah, the hermit came out twice here, so Alyssa, that might be your person. For me personally, the person that I do believe is my twin. Sorry, just saw a flash. The person that I believe is my twin, he told me, and I'm not going to act innocent. I did a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot. I did something major that was ugly, and I'm not going to put my business out here. That was during the time when I was very low vibrational. But he told me that he was talking to someone else. I just saw a car. What is that? I don't like when cars flashing. So he told me it was me and another girl that he was talking to. So I can only guess he went with the other girl. Wasn't as bad as what I did, because I'm the type of person, if I'm going to do wrong, I'm going to speak up on it. When I started to actually go through my spiritual awakening and my journey, I broke down and I told him the truth. That's a real woman right there. I apologized for what I did. I never got an apology. And things changed between us at that point. But my honesty was more important to me than keeping up a lie that was eating away at me. Yeah, lovely bird. That's the point. But some people just don't go along with that. I knew it was a car over there. Just heard the door shut. Claiming it's his spirit. 4 kids and pregnant, claiming it's his spirit, and told me he not the daddy, but he's so used to being used, so he feel damn. That's crazy. But yeah, so a lot of us probably have done stuff. I'm not gonna speak for y'all because y'all know your own situation, but I'm saying for me, I was not always the type of person that would just turn the other cheek. I used to be very vengeful, getting revenge. And at the time, hell yeah, it felt good. But over time, after the revenge was taken, it didn't feel so good no more. Because I would not want someone to do that to me. So I apologize for my part in whatever I did to hurt someone. But that's all I could do. So that's why I'm saying that some of you may have done something that this person deemed to be like the ultimate no-no, but then they went and got with someone else that did something 5 million times worse, and then your stuff didn't look so bad anymore. Sorry, y'all know my chair be pop locking. All right, so we're gonna do y'all want me to do the confessions first or the ghetto messages? Yeah, that's my problem too. In the past, I always didn't look at people's true colors. I used to always make excuses for them. So y'all want me to do mine first or the Mystic Goddess confessions? So it's the ghetto messages for the nosy or the confessions? Okay, we got one for confessions. Y'all can put C or G. So G will be the ghetto messages. C will be for confessions. Hey, Divine Sunflower. Lovely bird's nest. That's not your problem. That's something kind of similar to what I was just talking about. And I remember I talked to my sister. If they haven't asked you to be their woman or in a relationship, then you are not obligated to do anything. Oh yeah, there are your initials. Okay. So I'm gonna do the confessions. It looks like there's more for that one. Um Tamara Hunter, sometimes you have to be cautious with that information as well. Not saying it's not true, but what's the purpose of her telling her? And if she's telling you from a space of really trying to keep you from hurting like she is, then okay. But if she's only telling you that so that way you can try and like leave them alone and that way she can have them to herself, that right there is karmic as well. So I kind of take that with a grain of salt. If someone's trying to step to you as a woman, as they call it, uh-oh, we got more people coming in. Okay, I'm gonna do the ghetto ones first. Sorry, y'all. It looks like there's more coming in for that one. Okay, we're gonna get them though. It's still gonna get done. We're just gonna do the other ones first. Okay, I know I should do mine first anyway. But don't y'all worry. I'm trying to figure out about how to make these cards. That's my next project after school. I got like 5 classes left, which it sounds like it'll go by quick, but it'll be this time next year I'll be finished. And so in 2023, or maybe even 2022, I can start focusing on that. But anyway, I'll keep y'all posted. Thanks, Keisha. I only say that because it's like, are you just trying to keep them for yourself or do you really care? That's all I'm saying. So you'll know from yourself, you know? Yeah, Alyssa, that's what happens. And that's why if you guys are always talking about, thanks, Corin. If you guys are always talking about why does this past keep coming back? Why do they keep coming back? The reality is because they're coming back because they should have never left. So just think about all those people that you have relationships with and they just fizzled out or they ghosted you and then they come back like years later. I've had somebody come back 3 years later. There's something that they never forget. But the thing is that no, you're not about to come in ruin my life because you decided, oh, I'm the one. I'm the one that got away. So you're just gonna have to deal with that. Especially when they start coming back to you guys when you're spiritually sound. Oh no, y'all not about to go for anything like that. That song, is it by P&B Rock? I Like Girls Who Like Girls. That just popped in my head. So I don't know if this past person or whoever your twin was dealing with was bisexual. That could have like enticed them to wanting to be in a relationship. Let's see. So I have to check in with my little one. But yeah, that's the appeal. This person was appealing to them. So I remember my twin, he was on a live on one of those dating apps. And I remember him mentioning he had his first threesome. And I did get heated. I got heated as hell, but I didn't say nothing. Actually I did say something. Let me not lie. I said, I hope you use the condom. And then I was just pissed off at that time. He knew I was up in there. But anyway, that's just a side note. And that's what popped up in my head. So I don't know if that was for me or one of y'all person was dealing with someone that was bisexual that allowed multiple people to come into the bedroom, like multiple like orgies or something. That stuff really happens. It ain't happening over here, so that's all I know. It ain't happening over here. So let's see. What else do we need to know about this twin? What's going on with them? So we have nosy. So watching, gaining information, and asking questions. So they're being nosy on you, I'm getting with this, because you guys may not be talking. You may not be talking. So I feel like this person is literally trying to gain as much information as possible. They could be acting as certain people, asking you certain questions. If something just feels off to you, it could be your person. Let's just say that. So if you're talking to somebody and they randomly ask you like something that's kind of personal and you're looking like, what? I have to let you go. So this is exactly what this person did. They had to let you go in order to experience these tower moments so that they can heal and they can learn from it. We have player energy. So this is that energy I was talking about earlier, where this person did not want to have to walk away from this lifestyle. It was appeasing to them to be able to have any and everyone at their disposal whenever they wanted without commitment. They are jealous of you. So whoever they're with now or were with, they're jealous of you because your person doesn't realize it, but they're talking about you a lot. They talk about you a lot with this person, and they do that to try and agitate and make this person do certain things. So if they talk, so say if you were with somebody, right? And you keep saying, well, my last dude took me out to get lobster or king crab. He bought me king crab. That's going to put pressure on that person to do exactly what the other person did. So this person's projecting, your twin's projecting onto other people, and is making them feel jealous because they're saying all these positive things about you. And it's making them feel insecure. And this could also be that your twin's jealous of you because you've moved on and you're able to not be caught up in their games with this player energy. You're not about to share nobody. What do you want? So I don't know if this is this person, your twin basically telling you this, if you were to reach out or something, like what is it you want, trying to act like they don't care. Or they may be trying to figure out what is it that you want. That's why they're being nosy. They're trying to figure out, okay, what is it that I need to do to get on this person's level? What should I do to make sure that they want me? I need to heal. So vulnerable, praying, what is my issue? Generational curse. So that's what your person's going through right now, the beginning stages. I don't feel like they're like deep in, because I feel like your person, unfortunately, they're very impressionable. So they could be on a good path and they could be feeling this way because they lost everything. But then it's like, once they get back up, are you going to be able to still continue as you were? You're so loyal. I want to say I said that already, but I can't remember. Y'all know I be talking fast a lot. So basically, your person is saying you're a loyal individual. You put up with a lot of their mess. And they're starting to see like, wow, I could actually been with this person. This person's understanding. Your understanding of this person's issues and problems because you've been there. You've experienced it. So you're not going to beat someone down because they're in a bad place. They know with you, you're going to accept them regardless if they have anything or not. Because that's something you can't purchase. You can't purchase a positive, genuine soul. You just can't. And if we talking about purchasing, you know, if you're doing some shady stuff to get that soul, that positive soul, that's a contract that ain't gonna last. And that's a whole nother situation. I'm in my feelings. So this person is emotional right now. They're emotional because they lost something good. And they're trying to figure out, how do I get it back? Which means they're going to have to change. They're going to have to change some of their ways. And they may not be ready for it fully right now. You're too much for me. This is why they had to go to that low vibrational energy, this past person that they are familiar with, because you brought on a different type of person. You showed them a different side. You being too much is just a cop-out. This is this person saying you're too much for what I can do right now. I can't meet you at your level yet. I'm not ready to meet you at your level. So instead, they made you feel like you were the issue and that you were doing too much. Oh, just chill. You don't need to do all that. because they weren't ready to change. If you were opening up this person's eyes to things that they were doing that were toxic or very negative, they weren't ready to change, so they made it seem like you were the problem. You changed my life and I love you for that. So see, you were too much. You're too much made this person realize now that you changed their life. They're never going to be the same after meeting you, experiencing you. This is a whole different level than just the physical. They love you for bringing to their attention other possibilities in their life. We have August here. So we have Leo, Virgo, so fire or earth energy. What else? We also have October, Libra, Scorpio, air and water signs. So water did come out earlier. I hide my feelings a lot. So this is that pride. I'm in my feelings and I'm hiding my feelings. That's a deadly combination. It's not good to hold your feelings in. It's really not, because it's gonna explode at some point and it's gonna come out in some form. What form that is it positive or is it negative? Is it anger or is it happiness? My anxiety is kicking in. So overthinking, not as it seems. So this person is creating a lot of different scenarios that are not what they seem. This is also telling you guys, this is not what it seems. There's more going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. This person's overthinking this whole connection. They're trying to get themselves out of feeling this way. Oops. And the fell on the floor. I almost canceled this. My bad. Dang, I almost canceled it. I was just trying to pick this up from the floor. So we have constant arguments. I went back to the karmic. They're having constant arguments with the karmic. And we have entanglement, past lovers. So like I said, this person did go back to somebody else. They could still be with them right now. And this is what they're thinking about is, damn, I made the wrong decision. I went back to the karmic. We also have, there's a lot of dates here in months. So we have August, October, we have September. So that's Virgo energy again, Libra, so earth and air. So we have air and earth that's pretty much heavy here. It's at the bottom. All right, I'm gonna pull these cards too, and then I'll do the confessions. So these are the twin flames. These are the twin flame oracle deck by Candelicious the Goddess. Who is the spirit of the truth? Okay, sorry, I had to... I mean, I don't know what's going on with the spirit of the truth. I don't know who that person is, but I had to get them out of there. All right, let's see what else we can get. What other messages? I just realized, oh yeah, I did do tarot. I was about to say, I didn't do no tarot, but I did the angel tarot. I think I'm gonna start using those. They're very positive. It brings a whole different vibe. So please trust me, I'm trying. This is what your person wants you to know. These aren't the messages yet, but please trust me, I'm trying. This person's trying to get on your level. They're trying to be better and do better. They want you to trust them, but there's only so much you can do, y'all. You shouldn't have to stifle or, hold yourself back from happiness, whatever that may mean to you, because you're waiting on someone to get to your point. We have been here before. So this could be a past situation. This could also be that this is something that you guys do. You distance yourself, this person heals, or they say they've changed, they come back and they do the same stuff. What else does the twin want to tell them? I've secretly taken trips without you. So this is about hidden secrets, things that are done in the dark. I've secretly taken trips without you. Gone places. I put you in a third party situation. So this is what this person did. So they didn't tell you that they had somebody else as well. They just weren't sure which one they wanted to choose. And of course, they chose somebody that was familiar to them. And they put you in a third party situation that you didn't ask for. I don't trust myself when it comes to you. But they want you to say, please trust me, I'm trying. But I don't trust myself when it comes to you. So this could be them admitting that, yeah, when it comes to you, I don't trust that I can give you what you need from me. That's what I get with that card. I'm sleeping with a coworker or boss. So this could be who the third party is, someone from their past that they may have known for a while. That's not a good thing. Sleeping with your coworker or a boss, that's not really the best decision. I wouldn't do that personally. You're trying me, bitch. So they're getting frustrated at you. They're trying to project. So don't let that phase you. But I feel, and this could also be the person that they're dealing with too. So maybe this person is like egging them on, just getting in their face, just irritating them. But if it's you, this person's mad at you because you're not giving them a reaction that they thought you would. They thought you might chase them, that you would apologize for stuff you didn't do. But you are past that. You're like, nah, it is what it is. I want you, but I'm stuck. See? So this is the other person. You're trying me. This could be very violent. If they don't get away, if they haven't gotten away from this person already, this is a very violent situation. They need to get away from whoever this person is because that's not a good thing. And they want you, but they're stuck. They could also be stuck with, how do I make this right? Like, what do I do? What happens if I revert back to my old ways? Are you going to leave for good? Are you going to leave me stranded? You know, but this person needs to experience this themselves because that's sounding like somebody that's codependent on someone else to make their life better. Y'all, my hair is jacked up. My hair and my nails. You can't cut ties with me. I'm part of your soul. You can't cut ties with me. I'm part of your soul. So this is definitely a twin. This is a deeper connection. And a soul, if someone's ingrained in your soul, that's like hard to get rid of. Not saying you can't, but yeah, this person knows that you guys are connected. That's what I'm getting with that card. You can't cut ties with me. So, first of all, who do they think they are? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't cut ties with me. I'm part of your soul. I'm just going to leave that one alone. At the bottom, I'm so selfish and stupid. So because of their selfishness of wanting whatever they wanted, they ended up messing up their own blessing, which was having you in their life. I feel like a lot of you could be understanding. So you're not the one to beat someone down if things don't go as planned. You're like, okay, well, let's come up with a solution. Let's figure out how to get around this. Now, this karmic, whoever this could be, if it was a financial situation, if they lose their job or they don't have the money no more, then this karmic is going to start searching elsewhere. And that's what I say too. I know it always sounds like we're getting on men, but there's females out here too that are equally preying on men like this who are willing to give up their money. A pure example of that would be one of my exes from a long time ago. He was so hard up in my DMs and all of that, trying to get me back and everything like that. When I told him I don't go backwards, that, you know, we just have to move on, he ended up getting in a relationship with someone else. And this, he was posting pictures, taking this girl on trips, paying for like lavish, expensive dates and stuff like that. And she ended up marrying a whole nother dude. So that let me know that she was already talking to another person along with him. So don't get it twisted. Women can do this stuff too. They can use men for what they have, and that creates these men to have these trust issues. And then when they meet someone like you of your caliber, then they're not wanting to give you what they gave easily to a little hood rat. Oh, hey, Morningstar. Yeah, I'm almost finished. So there's a learning lesson in it all. So it's not always just women, you know, men. It's also the females too. Sorry, that's my cherry popping, y'all. Y'all know how it is. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. That's not funny, but okay, let's finish it off with these confessions. Mystic Goddess confessions. So this is coming from their soul. Since they said that they're still a part of your soul, this is coming from their soul and how they truly feel, what they really want to say to you guys. And then we're going to be out of here. I've been on for quite some time. And I need to make sure I do my nails and stuff. Alright, so what are some closing messages from their twin? What are some closing messages from this twin? Oh, yeah. It's a lot to watch. I didn't ramble too much, but I could have. Y'all know how I, like, when I talk, I just forget sometimes. Yeah, Vibrant, that's exactly it. I think you're talking about the fact that they start mistreating you, the people that are good for them, and giving to the ones. And sometimes men do that. They ain't slick. They doing all that so they can get some ass. Because they feel like that's the only way that they can get some ass is by putting up some money. But that basically sounds like a transaction, a prostitution transaction. Oh, you're welcome, Keisha. There's a group called Jake and Papa, and there's an artist called Eric Bellinger. I believe they just came out with albums or a mixtape or something separately. But they'll put you in a good mood if you want to listen to that. All right, so what is your person is twin? I always say your person, but this one's about twins. So that's what we're going to stick to. What is this twin? I might go live tomorrow and do a Capricorn reading for the week. Since I know everybody's going to be preparing with their family or probably spending time with their family. What do they want to say from their heart? What does this twin want to say from their heart, spirit? Look at that. The first card that popped out, fear of commitment. This is what your twin wants to tell y'all. They have a fear of commitment. So here's the thing. They may not have even been in a relationship with this other person. They may have made it seem like that, but I feel like by doing that, they were playing a dangerous game. I don't know why I'm getting like fatal attraction type stuff. They got somebody that was actually crazy, and this person's not wanting to let them go. And they may have actually gotten money from this person, stuff that they may have to pay back or give back. And it's just better to stay with them right now. But they are not happy where they're at. But definitely this person has a fear of commitment. So settling down to them is a difficult thing. We have real effort trying to change behavior and or life for the better. So that's pretty much the whole gist of this reading, is that this person's going through their awakening and they're changing. So it's the fear of commitment that held them back. What else is the twin one to tell them? Bisexual or same-sex interests. So hopefully this ain't your person. But like I said earlier, this karmic may have actually been a lesbian or bisexual, and that's what this person was interested in. So I'm just saying, it came out earlier. So maybe they just let me know I was on point with that one. We have unrequited, so one-sided connection. This is the type of connection that this person gets into a lot, and that gives them the upper hand. It keeps them from having to be emotionally invested. This could also be how it was for you guys because this person had a fear of commitment. We have entertaining other options, giving attention to others. So that's exactly what they're doing. If they're not talking to you, they're entertaining other people. They also may feel like you're entertaining other people as well. We do have spell work involved. So magical practice is being used to influence the thoughts and or actions of a person or situation. So I want you, but I'm stuck. So this karmic may have a little knowledge about how spirituality works. If they're involved with them frequently, they may be able to manipulate, or they could be using magic, putting stuff in people's food, taking their hair, skin cells, whatever. We're not gonna get nasty on here, but y'all already know. I'm not even gonna go into that. Y'all can yeah, y'all could look that up because this is a good reading. We ain't trying to we ain't trying to go there. Not tonight. Oops. We have free agent. So I do what I want when I want mentality. This is also in line with that fear of commitment. Your person didn't want to have to be tied down because they wanted to be able to move how they wanted, entertain other options, and they entertained all right. With this bisexual or same sex, that's how this person may have lured them in. Like, oh, I'm into girls too. We should have a threesome. And of course, this masculine did not turn that down at all, but not realizing he was involving himself in some type of spell work to where that's what this person would do is every time this masculine tried to leave, or person, whatever you want to put it, they would use sex as a way to keep them. And when I say sex, I'm talking about that weird stuff. And that may actually be getting boring to this masculine now. Okay. Didn't I tell y'all this earlier? I know y'all, some of y'all just came in right now, but we have marriage proposal here. Wanting to propose marriage. I said that earlier that some of you guys, this person is going to come to your home or they're going to come to you and they're going to propose to you. Some of them are saving up for a ring. But I said that earlier in the reading. So like I said, some of you, if it don't happen, don't feel no type of way. Marcy, like I always feel protected. So when people talk about that stuff, I know that that's not going to affect me because I'm really in tune with myself. And there's times when I feel like envy and I feel like something is going on because I don't feel like myself, but it's never enough to like harm or cause like severe damage to me. That's just my thing. We have full of lies, dishonest and or deceptive. So whoever they were dealing with was a liar. And also for some of you, this marriage proposal can be under the guise of manipulation as well, because you can't cut ties with me. I'm part of your soul. That's kind of like somebody saying that like I own you type of thing. And I don't like that. So this going over that kind of reiterates that for some of you, you might want to just be cautious if this person does come towards you and really like listen to yourself and ask, is this like right? Does it feel right? If it feels right, by all means, go for it. If not, just take your time. Let's see what else. Let me get a couple more. Ooh. We have less passion, so deep physical or sexual attraction or desire. So this could be what's leading this person in down the wrong path is the lust. So that's what it was, the lust. And that's what ended up being the spell work, because whoever this is knew that the sexual side is what took over for this person. Oops. I'm sorry. I know I've messed things up. So something must have happened with the little escapades, sexcapades, or whatever they want to call it. Something happened. That kind of reminds me of like, not a siren. What was it? Is it the vampires that be doing all that to lure the men and then they like take their blood and stuff? We have sneaky links, so involved with a secret lover. So someone that's hidden. Hopefully your person's not gay or bisexual. So we're just gonna leave it at that. But somebody's being kept a secret. I'm still a snake. I haven't changed. Damn. Oh my gosh. This just took a turn for something else. True love. This could also, if this is not your person, because it's a lot of conflicting things here. So I feel like this person is still going back and forth between what they know they want and what they feel they need, if that makes sense. Because you have true love. I feel like you guys are this person's true love, but they are telling you they're still a snake and they haven't changed. This person is fighting this change, and that's going to be their downfall. I'm going to get one more. Okay. So we have unhealthy and or dangerous lifestyle. So that's that party, threesome, player type energy. This is what this person's realizing needs to change. And then I refuse to let you be happy with anyone else. Damn, that ain't even right. Because look, they're already telling you that they're still a part of your soul, and then they don't want you with nobody else. So to be honest, your person could be trying to do spell work on you to make sure that you don't move on. Don't underestimate, because some of these people, they know. And this kind of makes me feel some type of way, because I kind of feel like you just know certain people may know a little bit more about the spirituality than they let on. And that's something you can research online. Now, it could backfire, but this person could be trying to do anything and everything to make sure that you stay stuck to them. There's a car that just parked right here. I hate when they park right here. That really irritates me. Out of all the places they can park, they want to park right there. Okay, anyways. They just threw me off a little bit. What was I talking about? Because they threw me off. We have bad temper, anger issues at the bottom of the deck. So this person's becoming frustrated. It could be for many reasons, because they just made a bad choice. It could also be the fact that they were hoping you would come back to them at this time. But there's still a lot of healing here. There's still a lot that's going on with this person. So they just keep going back and forth. They really do. So that's the reading, y'all. Hopefully it made some type of sense to y'all, because it started off great, and then here we are with their current feelings. So this is going to take some time is what I see here. And it's up to y'all what y'all want to do. But I'm about to go get my child some ice cream. And I'm going to do my nails because they're raggedy. But y'all enjoy yourselves. It's going to be up. So if some of y'all missed most of it, you can go back to the beginning. Butterfly tea. That's the trucker. The trucker, in my opinion, he says stuff sometimes that I'm like, what? Like, how would you know that? So I'm kind of skeptical with him. But y'all just stay safe and really just trust your intuition and your instincts, because I do feel like that is the best guide for you. So yeah, Scotty, you right. You are absolutely right. Yeah, good night, y'all. Oh, wow. Yeah, vibrant. It's just a lot. I can't even talk. It is just a lot for sure. You want your ice cream? Okay. With sprinkles? Sorry, y'all probably gonna be like, what? Ice cream with sprinkles. All right. Enjoy, y'all.